So I have not posted a video in 2 weeks, maybe a little bit more than 2 weeks. So I thought I had better get on my videos. And so I did just get done recording 3 book reviews. And but I thought, you know what, maybe I should do a little update. I don't really do the Sunday summaries anymore because nobody was really watching them. However, I like to see updates from other booktubers, and I like to see like what they're reading, what they plan to read, kind of where they're at with the books that they're working on or things that they're writing currently. So I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and do a little update, and then I'll post that before my reviews. So yeah, the first book that I have a review for is The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix. I won't say anything about it because, like I said, I did just get done recording a review for this. So that will be coming up here pretty quickly. And then the other book that I did a review for was Docile by K.M. Saspara. I'm sure I'm butchering that name because I don't ever look up the author's names before I do these videos, and I really should. And then let's see, the other book that I am reviewing is, that I did a review for, was Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. This one I don't think it comes out until July. But in the Book of the Month Club, you every once in a while you get one that's an early release, and so I think this is one of those. But yeah, I did a review for this one too. So yeah, they're all recorded, so I promise they will be up this week. I know I've said before I'm going to post a review, and then I don't post the review. So anyway, the books that I'm currently reading are The Hot Zone by Richard Preston. I've been reading this one for quite some time, actually. I'm halfway through, and I really, really like it. It's probably going to be a 5-star read. However, it's not one of these things that I feel just absolutely glued to, and so I keep reading it like in between reading other books. I've had several buddy reads lately, and also I'm part of Rachel's book club over at the Shades of Orange, and so we have one pick a month to read there, and then for some reason we've ended up with some secondary reads as well, which is actually why I read this so quickly, is because everybody else in the book club was reading it, so we all just decided we were going to do kind of a secondary read. So yeah, this one really good, and I'm halfway through that one. Hopefully I can finish that one up by next week. And then the book, I haven't started this one yet, but I'm getting ready to, is The Cabin at the End of the World by Paul Tremblay. And this is the June pick for Rachel's book club at the Shades of Orange. And by the way, I'll link Rachel's channel down in my description. If you're not familiar with her, I totally suggest you watch her channel. She reads a lot of horror, and then she reads also some science fiction and fantasy. Okay, and then another book that I haven't started yet, but I'm getting ready to start because I'm gonna buddy read this with a friend, is My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix. I liked the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires so much I wanted to try another one of his books. And then finally, I've got High Achiever by Tiffany Jenkins, which is not the kind of book I read. I don't like memoirs, and I don't like drug addict stories. However, if you haven't seen it, I made a video where my mom got to pick the book that I read. And so I was supposed to read this next, and I started it. I got a little ways into it, and I'm just like, oh gosh, I need to prepare for this. I need to read something I'm going to enjoy first. So I read Home Before Dark first. And then I'm going to read The Cabin, what's this called? The Cabin at the End of the World, and then I'm going to continue on with this one. So if you didn't see that video where my mom picks my book, I'll link it up here for you guys. So yeah, that's what's going on in my reading life right now. Yeah, and I don't have anything else to say, but I will at least have videos this week.